You missed it the fourth time, chosen one. God is putting this right in front of you right now, because if you don't listen, this moment could pass forever. What you are about to hear is not coincidence. It is a divine wake-up call that will shake you to your core. This is important because life doesn't hand out second chances the way we hope. Looking back, maybe you ignored signs, doubted yourself, or missed opportunities that were trying to find you. I have seen it happen so many times. We brush past the doors, God opens thinking we will come back later, only to realize we have already missed the moment. That is why this message isn't just advice. It is a lifeline, a chance to align before it is too late. Now, here is what is happening for you. When you listen, really pay attention, your reality is about to shift. Doors you thought were closed will start opening. People, opportunities, and breakthroughs you have been praying for will not just appear, they will move toward you faster than ever. This is more than manifestation. It is spiritual timing. But you must act now and fully align, because the universe responds only to readiness and clarity. If you feel that inner pull, that sense that you cannot scroll past this, that is God confirming this is your moment. Before you move on, do 3 things. Hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 100,000 chosen ones, and leave a comment with the number 99. This sends a powerful signal to amplify the energy you need to claim what is coming. Share this video with anyone who keeps missing their signs. Watch until the very end, because if you are truly a chosen one, your life will never be the same after this message. Every detail you are about to hear is designed to awaken you, educate you, and push you into action fast. The time is now, and God will not wait. The fourth time is never just a coincidence. In life, events repeat to teach, warn, and guide us. Like a river, carving its path into the land, persistent and patient until change becomes inevitable. The first 3 times may pass unnoticed or ignored. But the fourth represents a threshold where hesitation meets consequence. It is a moment that demands your attention, a call from life or the divine that insists now you must act. This is not fear or superstition, but a profound pattern that signals a shift from preparation to action. Each recurrence of these moments carries lessons wrapped in subtlety. Often people recognize them only in retrospect, understanding the value of foresight after the opportunity has passed. But when the fourth time arrives, the universe, through circumstances, people, or even intuition, forces alignment with purpose. It is as if a celestial clock is ticking, reminding you that readiness is no longer optional. The lesson here is simple, yet profound. Awareness without action is incomplete. Hesitation at the threshold can cost not just opportunity, but destiny itself. To understand the fourth time is to see life as a series of thresholds rather than random events. It requires reflection, discernment, and courage. The patterns that brought you here are your teachers, each warning like a gentle tap on the shoulder, each repetition a mirror showing what needs correction. When recognized, this fourth moment becomes a pivot, a chance to move from reactive existence to intentional living, to claim responsibility for the life you are meant to create. Timing is rarely accidental. The reason this moment is presenting itself now is because your life has reached a point of readiness, a convergence of experience, insight, and circumstance. Waiting any longer would risk the energy dissipating, the lesson passing, or the opportunity being diluted. In the natural order, timing is as critical as action itself. Every divine message, every calling arrives precisely when it is needed, not when it is convenient. To ignore it is to invite delay, to postpone growth, and to risk repeating cycles unnecessarily. The appearance of this message now is also a reflection of internal alignment. Perhaps unseen shifts in mindset, relationships, or personal growth have primed you to receive clarity, to perceive patterns that previously went unnoticed. Life has a way of orchestrating conditions so that the individual is ready, not rushed, but perfectly positioned. When you reflect on past turning points, you realize that every now carries its own weight shaped by preparation and unseen design. Understanding this truth can transform anxiety into confidence, hesitation into action. Moreover, the immediacy of this message is a test of your commitment to awareness. It is a call to engage fully, to sharpen perception, and to step into responsibility with courage. The universe does not deliver warnings lightly. The timing itself is a statement that you are capable of meeting this challenge. Delay may seem comforting, but it often leads to stagnation. Recognizing the significance of now is the first act of intentional living, acknowledging that the moment is both an invitation and a responsibility. Being chosen or singled out for a purpose is not a mark of exemption from struggle or challenge. On the contrary, it amplifies responsibility. It is a call to act with integrity, discipline, and wisdom. Too often, people misinterpret being chosen as receiving a pass, as if life will ease its trials for them. The reality is the opposite. The higher the calling, the greater the weight of accountability. Every opportunity carries obligations. Every insight demands action, and every privilege is a test of how well you can wield it. Responsibility over privilege means embracing the challenges, not avoiding them. The path of purpose is rarely smooth, and the trials along the way are not punishments. They are tools of refinement. Like steel forged by fire, your character, resilience, and clarity are strengthened through friction and pressure. To ignore responsibility under the guise of being chosen is to betray both yourself and the potential the universe has invested in you. Success is not a gift. It is a product of conscious, disciplined action aligned with higher insight. This truth transforms the way you view obstacles. Challenges are no longer burdens, but instruments for growth. Every test is a mirror reflecting readiness and courage. Every moment of discomfort, an opportunity to refine your focus and discipline. Being chosen is not about favor. It is about the capacity to rise above distraction, doubt, and fear. It is a call to own your life fully, to stand with clarity in the storms of existence, and to honor the responsibility inherent in every unique calling. Everything in life follows a rhythm of cause and effect, whether we recognize it or not. Actions, thoughts, and choices ripple outward, creating circumstances that are rarely random. Divine timing operates within this framework. The alignment of preparation, opportunity, and insight at the precise moment when the effect can be maximized. It is not magic or chance. It is the natural unfolding of cause meeting readiness. Understanding this principle allows you to see events not as obstacles or coincidences, but as signals of preparation, meeting opportunity. When a message or calling arrives, it does so because previous choices, conscious or unconscious, have created a fertile ground for action. A lifetime of seemingly unrelated experiences often converges into a moment of clarity or opportunity. This is why some awakenings happen early, some late, and some precisely at the fourth time. The universe measures not by human impatience, but by the readiness of the individual to absorb, act, and transform. Every effect is an invitation to examine the causes within your own life and align them with purpose. By recognizing cause and effect as the underpinning of divine timing, you gain clarity and reduce the chaos of uncertainty. Life is no longer a random sequence of events, but a structured dance of preparation and opportunity. When this framework is internalized, moments of urgency are understood not as panic, but as invitations, signals to leverage your preparation, sharpen your focus, and act decisively. In this understanding, timing becomes a friend rather than an enemy, guiding you toward destiny rather than leaving you at its mercy. Awakening is not simply awareness. It is the integration of knowledge into action, the transformation of perception into purpose. Many people reach a state of awareness, recognizing patterns, truths, or opportunities, yet fail to awaken. Knowing something intellectually is not enough if it does not manifest in choices, behavior, and alignment with deeper principles. True awakening demands both understanding and engagement with life's realities. Awareness is passive. Awakening is active. You may perceive warnings, notice repetitions, and recognize signs. Yet without deliberate alignment, the lessons remain dormant. It is the difference between seeing a map and actually walking the path it outlines. Awakening involves courage, discipline, and decisiveness. It requires moving from recognition to responsibility, from insight to action. Without this movement, clarity alone becomes a hollow victory, leaving the individual frustrated and unfulfilled. Examples abound in history and personal growth. Many philosophers, spiritual leaders, and innovators reached moments of intense awareness, but were only transformed when they committed to action. Awakening is the bridge between potential and realization. To meet the fourth time moment fully prepared, you must move beyond observation into purposeful alignment, seeing clearly, thinking critically, and acting decisively. Focus is more than mere concentration. It is the ability to channel energy, thought, and intention toward a singular purpose, even amid chaos. In spiritual and cognitive terms, focus is the bridge between awareness and manifestation. Without it, knowledge dissipates, lessons are forgotten, and opportunities slip silently through our grasp. The mind, like a river, needs direction. When it flows without purpose, it erodes potential instead of nurturing it. Developing focus is an act of discipline, a daily commitment to align thought, emotion, and action toward what truly matters. Spiritual focus is intertwined with mental clarity. Meditation, reflection, and conscious observation are tools that refine the mind's ability to discern what is essential from what is trivial. Just as a sculptor chisels away excess stone to reveal the statue within, focused attention removes distractions to uncover purpose. Historical figures, from scientists to spiritual leaders, achieved breakthroughs, not by chance, but through relentless attention to their craft. Their example teaches that clarity of mind is inseparable from clarity of destiny. Cognitive discipline, in turn, strengthens resilience against the chaos of daily life. Life bombards us with stimuli, emotions, and conflicting priorities. Focus allows you to sift through this noise, recognizing patterns, discerning opportunity, and responding with precision. Every successful endeavor, personal, spiritual, or professional, relies on this union of spiritual and cognitive focus. It transforms intention into action, thought into outcome, and awareness into real-world impact. Before anything can manifest in the external world, internal readiness is required. The law of readiness dictates that the seeds of destiny will only grow when soil, water, and sunlight are aligned. Preparation is the soil, discipline the water, and wisdom the sunlight. Acting prematurely can lead to failure, while waiting without preparation leads to stagnation. True readiness balances patience and action, cultivating skills, mindset, and emotional resilience until the moment of activation arrives. Preparation is not passive. It is active cultivation. It demands deliberate practice, learning from failures, and refining strategy. Just as an athlete trains tirelessly before a championship or a musician rehearses before the performance of a lifetime, spiritual and life readiness requires rigorous groundwork. Every hour spent learning, reflecting, and sharpening your abilities compounds into a music advantage when the decisive moment arrives. Preparation turns potential into capability. Finally, readiness requires humility and self-awareness. Understanding what is needed before the moment arrives prevents panic, hesitation, or misstep. It builds confidence, not from arrogance, but from mastery. Destiny does not favor those who rush blindly. It favors those who are fully equipped to meet it, who recognize the gravity of the moment and honor it with full commitment, action, and presence. Education is far more than accumulating information. It is the process of aligning the mind with truth and insight. True learning equips you to see life's patterns with clarity, discern the subtle messages around you, and act with wisdom. This form of education blends analytical thinking, observation, and experience, transforming scattered knowledge into actionable insight. It ensures that when opportunity or crisis strikes, your response is informed, measured, and effective. Life itself is a classroom, but not all lessons are obvious. Missteps, challenges, and interactions with others serve as practical laboratories for growth. By studying life deliberately, reflecting deeply, and synthesizing knowledge across disciplines, you learn to perceive hidden signals. Historical examples show that visionaries were those who educated themselves beyond conventional boundaries, reading widely, observing keenly, and thinking critically. Their insight, music, was not born overnight, but from a lifetime of intentional alignment with knowledge and experience. Education as alignment also means shedding illusions and confronting uncomfortable truths. It requires courage to question assumptions, humility to accept what you do not know, and the resilience to apply understanding even when the path is difficult. Knowledge without alignment can create confusion, while aligned education fosters discernment, clarity, and the ability to navigate complex challenges with precision and confidence. Life is rarely orderly. Chaos is its constant companion, and within it lie hidden signals, messages, patterns, and opportunities that are easily missed without careful attention. Clarity amidst this chaos is not a natural state. It is cultivated through reflection, awareness, and disciplined observation. Recognizing the subtle threads that connect events allows you to act intentionally rather than react impulsively, transforming potential confusion into strategic advantage. Hidden signals manifest in many forms: intuition, coincidences, repeated patterns, or moments of inexplicable resonance. They are like constellations in a dark sky. If you know where to look, they guide your path. Those who develop clarity in chaos learn to trust both evidence and instinct, synthesizing reason and perception into decisive action. This skill is not innate. It is built through experience, reflection, and mindful engagement with life's ebb and flow. Clarity also requires emotional regulation. In the midst of turbulence, fear, doubt, and impatience cloud judgment. Maintaining mental and emotional composure allows signals to be noticed and interpreted correctly. By developing this skill, you can navigate challenges, recognize opportunity in adversity, and transform confusion into insight, turning chaos itself into a teacher, guide, and ally. Belief alone is insufficient. It must manifest through action. Faith, when unaccompanied by motion, becomes dormant, inert, and untested. Action is the proof of conviction, the tangible extension of inner truth. It bridges the gap between understanding and transformation, translating intention into reality. Without action, even the clearest insight and deepest awareness remain abstract, never influencing the course of life. Consider the great achievements of history. Every scientific breakthrough, social reform, and spiritual movement began with belief, but succeeded only through relentless, purposeful action. Action validates belief, reinforces discipline, and produces measurable outcomes. It transforms vision from a fleeting idea into a concrete reality. In practical terms, each step taken toward your calling, however small, compounds into momentum that propels destiny forward. Faith and action are inseparable. Belief fuels courage. Action tests endurance, and together they create transformation. Hesitation erodes possibility, while decisive steps informed by wisdom shape reality. To meet the fourth-time moment fully prepared, faith must be active, belief must be embodied, and intention must manifest in deliberate, consistent, and courageous action. Life speaks to us in subtle ways, often through patterns and signs that go unnoticed by the untrained mind. These signals may appear as repeated events, recurring conversations, or sudden insights that catch your attention. Recognizing them requires mindfulness, curiosity, and an openness to the possibility that life is guiding you towards something greater. Each sign is like a breadcrumb, leading you through a complex forest. Ignored, it leaves you lost. Followed, it reveals the path to clarity and purpose. Divine patterns are rarely flashy. They are often quiet, persistent, and layered. A seemingly trivial encounter may carry profound meaning. A minor setback may point to a critical lesson, or repeated coincidences may indicate alignment with your path. Cultivating the ability to decode these signs involves reflection, journaling, and conscious observation. Over time, patterns emerge with unmistakable clarity, revealing the structure beneath what once appeared chaotic. By learning to interpret these signals, you develop an intuitive compass that guides decision and enhances awareness. It is not superstition, but disciplined perception, training yourself to see connections, anticipate outcomes, and act with foresight. Those who master this skill gain a subtle but powerful advantage: the ability to respond to life rather than react, to navigate destiny with intention, and to transform ordinary experiences into meaningful guidance. Mental discipline is the foundation upon which awareness, insight, and action are built. Without it, even the clearest understanding can become clouded by distraction, doubt, or emotional turbulence. Training the mind is like sharpening a blade. The more effort music invested, the more precise, resilient, and effective it becomes. Techniques such as meditation, reflective journaling, and structured problem-solving develop this skill, enabling you to approach challenges with clarity and control. The mind, when disciplined, becomes a tool of transformation rather than a source of chaos. It allows you to sift through information, identify patterns, and make decisions rooted in reason and insight. Historical examples, from mathematicians who visualized complex formulas to spiritual leaders who remained centered amid societal turmoil, show that mental discipline transforms potential into extraordinary accomplishment. It is not about suppressing emotion or creativity, but harnessing them in alignment with purpose. Furthermore, mental discipline cultivates resilience. Life presents unpredictability and adversity. and a trained mind navigates these challenges without being overwhelmed. With precision and focus, you can respond thoughtfully, plan strategically, and maintain momentum, even when external circumstances threaten to derail you. In essence, mental discipline converts awareness into actionable power, ensuring that preparation and opportunity meet with maximum effectiveness. True power lies not in control over others, but in mastery over oneself. Responsibility is the engine of this power, the conscious choice to own your decisions, actions, and outcomes. When you accept responsibility fully, you move from passivity to agency, from reaction to creation. Life begins to reflect the choices you make, rather than the circumstances that happen to you. This is why those who embrace responsibility often experience profound growth and transformation. Responsibility is also inherently liberating. By acknowledging that your destiny is in your hands, you break free from blame, regret, and victimhood. Challenges are no longer threats, but opportunities to demonstrate integrity, perseverance, and wisdom. Each choice becomes a building block, shaping your character and aligning your path with higher purpose. Responsibility transforms potential into real influence, allowing you to act decisively and authentically in the world. Moreover, responsibility deepens the meaning of every experience. Success, failure, joy, and struggle all gain significance when approached with conscious ownership. The fourth time moment is not simply a test. It is an invitation to wield your life with intentionality, to transform awareness into mastery and to convert obligation into empowerment. Owning your destiny fully is the ultimate expression of spiritual, emotional, and practical maturity. Patience is not passive waiting. It is strategic engagement with the present while preparing for the future. Many people misunderstand patience as inactivity, but true patience is active, disciplined, and intentional. It involves understanding timing, conserving energy, sharpening skills, and positioning oneself for maximum impact. Like a seasoned chess player, you anticipate future moves, recognize patterns, and prepare for decisive action without rushing recklessly. Strategic patience also requires trust. Trust in yourself, trust in your preparation, and trust in the natural unfolding of life. When moments of clarity or opportunity, wisdom is born not from reaction, but from reflection, not from impulse, but from deliberate analysis. Emotional responses often cloud judgment, creating distortions and missteps. True wisdom requires pausing, observing patterns, weighing evidence, and considering consequences before taking action. It is a marriage of insight and reason, of intuition and critical thinking that allows you to navigate complexity with clarity and precision. Analysis does not eliminate emotion. Rather, it channels it constructively. Emotions are signals, data points about values, priorities, and needs. But acting solely from them can lead to imbalance. Wisdom integrates feeling with thought, allowing you to respond to challenges thoughtfully and decisively. Leaders, innovators, and visionaries across history have demonstrated that decisions grounded in careful analysis, tempered by empathy, produce sustainable, transformative outcomes. Finally, cultivating wisdom is a lifelong practice. Each decision, success, and setback becomes a lesson contributing to a deeper understanding of life's intricacies. By prioritizing analysis over impulsive reaction, you sharpen judgment, enhance discernment, and prepare to meet life's thresholds with confidence and clarity. Wisdom becomes the lens through which all experiences are filtered, ensuring that destiny is approached not recklessly, but with thoughtful, deliberate mastery. Ignoring life's call has real consequences. Moments of urgency, insight, or opportunity rarely repeat indefinitely. Hesitation, denial, or distraction can lead to missed chances, regrets, and unfulfilled potential. Neglect is not merely passive. It erodes confidence, diminishes growth, and creates music patterns of repeated avoidance. Failure to act transforms potential into stagnation. Opportunities that could have been transformative slip away, leaving a void of what-ifs that can linger for years. Historical examples abound. Brilliant ideas, decisive moments, or critical relationships that were ignored illustrate the cost of inaction. Neglect also weakens resilience. Avoiding responsibility fosters doubt, fear, and indecision, reducing the ability to act effectively when later challenges arise. Each ignored call compounds, making future opportunities harder to recognize and seize. The antidote to neglect is awareness paired with decisive action. Recognizing the importance of the moment, committing to responsibility, and engaging fully prevents loss and transforms potential into reality. Life rewards those who respond, not those who delay. Alignment is the harmony between what you desire, how you think, and what you do. Without alignment, energy dissipates, effort becomes ineffective, and progress stalls. Intention provides direction, thought provides strategy, and action executes the plan. When these three converge, life unfolds with coherence, efficiency, and impact. Misalignment breeds frustration. Good intentions can falter if thoughts are scattered or actions inconsistent. Success in any endeavor requires careful calibration, ensuring that your goals, mindset, and behaviors resonate in harmony with each other. Alignment also deepens integrity. Acting in accordance with values, principles, and vision cultivates trust within yourself and with others. Decisions become easier, energy flows naturally, and purpose is consistently reinforced. Finally, alignment is a dynamic practice. Life constantly tests coherence through challenges, distractions, and changing circumstances. Continuous reflection, adjustment, and disciplined action maintain alignment, ensuring that every effort moves you closer to meaningful outcomes. Timing is both art and science. Life operates in cycles, seasons of growth, pause, and opportunity. Recognizing these patterns allows you to act with precision, leveraging windows of opportunity that others miss. Misjudging timing can diminish effort, waste resources, or create unnecessary obstacles. Understanding cycles requires observation, analysis, and reflection. Historical patterns, personal experience, and natural rhythms all provide insight into the urban flow of life. By studying these cycles, you gain foresight and the ability to anticipate shifts before they become evident to others. Timing is music also linked to preparation. Opportunities manifest fully only when readiness aligns with circumstance. Acting too early or too late can reduce impact, whereas precise timing amplifies results, making effort exponentially more effective. Ultimately, mastering timing transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It allows you to synchronize action with opportunity, harness momentum, and navigate life with strategic advantage, ensuring that your energy and intention produce maximum results. Setbacks are inevitable, but they are not signs of defeat. They are teachers. Resilience and raids is the ability to absorb failure, learn from it, and emerge stronger. Every obstacle contains a lesson. Every loss carries insight, and every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Those who view setbacks as guidance rather than punishment develop the inner strength needed to pursue ambitious goals. Resilience requires reflection. After a setback, analyzing decisions, strategies, and outcomes identifies patterns and areas for improvement. This transforms misfortune into practical knowledge, allowing you to navigate similar challenges more effectively in the future. Emotionally, resilience is cultivated through self-compassion, perspective, and patience. Understanding that failure is part of the journey prevents despair, builds confidence, and strengthens determination. Emotional stability enables clear thinking and decisive action despite adversity. Finally, resilience turns experience into wisdom. Setbacks shape character, hone judgment, and prepare you for greater responsibility. Life rewards those who rise after falling, turning trials into triumphs, mistakes into mastery, music, and challenges into stepping stones toward lasting success. Yes,